you nowadays?
Women around you.
Comes up to you to tell you how to do it. You should be humble enough to listen. If there's something you can do about that, you do it. Is it reading books? Is it seeing a therapist? Be open to certain things because at the end of the day, this person is your partner. That is the bottom line of everything. My family advised him to marry the gay signature. We forced him, but he refused. But when the girl starts telling that they call her too much, then there's something to say.
I want to hear it. To break the silent culture. Adult Conversations. Weeknight from 8 on WFM 91.7, the voice of women.
Good evening and welcome to Adult Conversations on Your Women Radio 91.7, Nigeria's only radio station for women and their families. I hope you're doing amazing today, the 26th today in the month of November. It's currently 6 minutes past 8 o'clock and it's a great day today. I hope you're doing well. I hope your day was fantastic and you had an amazing day altogether. This is Adult Conversation, and this is where we share real life issues and matters relating to the heart. On Adult Conversations, you get to give advice by contributing to the subject matter without judging. And this happens every Monday to Thursday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. because we are here to break the culture of silence. My name is Fiinfolua Akirami, and in case you have any stories for me, you have something bothering you, you need advice, you need clarity, you can send me your story to 08155 917 917. You can send your story to me on 08155 917 917, and I'll bring the story right here to the Adult Conversation family. As always, there is a story for the day. There's always a story for the day, and I'm just going to go ahead to read the story now. The story says, my name is Ronke. I am 31 years old, and my younger sister, who is 24, suddenly started glowing. Our skin is fresh, our body is snatched, everything looks sharp. I thought it was just skincare until I accidentally saw a receipt for body sculpturing and fillers in a bag. She told me it's my body, my choice. You people should stop preaching natural beauty. I'm not against anybody enhancing themselves, but she's doing too much too fast because of social media pressure. I am scared that she would overdo it and regret it later. Please tell me, should I mind my business and let her live her life, or should I sit down and talk to her? How can I say it without judging? Now, our sister is going ahead to do body enhancement, bum this, hips that, skin removal, a lot of things that ladies do now to enhance their skin, enhance their body, and look like a 10 over 10 kind of lady. Those are the things that her sister is doing. And she's concerned because all of these things at the end of the day, they have effects. They have effects. If you do all of these things in when you're young, when you're old, you definitely see the repercussion. The effect will definitely be there. And she's saying that she doesn't want her sister to, encounter certain issues, skin cancer, skin problems, even somebody that did not do body enhancement, body sculpturing, they still have some of these deadly diseases, not to talk of somebody that, is going through all of this. So she's saying, should I advise her? Because I have told her, and she said, her body is her body. Her body is her choice. She can do whatever she wants with her body. She can do whatever she likes with her body, right? And she doesn't like that. Her sister doesn't like that. And she's trying to see what she can do to help her sister understand the effect of what is going on. So she went ahead to reduce her stomach, to remove fat from her body, went ahead to remove fat from her body and all of those things in her stomach, and tighten her skin just so she can look snatched. And for the fillers, she went to add fillers to her lip. She added fillers to her lip and to her jaw. So she added fillers to her lip so that her lips would look bigger. her lips will look bigger, and also a body, those are the things that the sister did to her body in the hospital. And she's beginning to wonder, what is wrong with this girl? Where are you seeing all of these things from? Why are you doing what you are doing? And she's scared for her sister, because you never can tell what will happen as a result of all of these surgeries and lip enhancement, body enhancement, and all of those things. They can be very, very dangerous. So she's asking, should I mind my business since she has told me it is my body, my choice? Or should she go ahead to advise her, to sit her down and explain things to her? But she doesn't even know how to explain to her, because anything she says looks like judgment to the sister. The sister is just 24 years old. And it's just sad, because a lot of things are happening in the world today. I've seen a 21 or a 20-year-old lady who died because she went to do butt enlargement. I've seen a lady who died because of butt enlargement. And a lot of young people are doing these things nowadays, which is not healthy at all. So she's asking, my sister is 24. She has gone ahead to do body sculpturing, and she's using fillers on her lip, on her chin, and different places in her body. And I cannot say what is going to happen later. What do you advise Ronke to do this evening? How do you think she can convince her sister to stop all of these things? She's not asking money from Ronke. She's not asking for money from Ronke. She's not asking for anything from Ronke, but she's concerned as a sister. And she's asking, what can I do? This child is seeing a lot on social media, a lot of influences that she's going through, and I don't want her to fall in the wrong hands. I don't want her to experience something bad in her young life. The number to call to give Ronke your advice. Ronke is listening to the show right now, so please do well to share your thoughts without condemning, judging, or using abusive languages. The number is 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917. You can also call me on 09155 917 917. 09155 917 917. What advice would you give to Ronke this evening? She has a younger sister who, by all means, wants to do every body enhancement thing there is. She's currently doing fillers on her lip and on her chin, and she's currently going to tighten up her body. So she's doing surgery to remove. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, follower.
Good evening, Pastor Father. How are you today?
You're doing great, bro.
Thank God. Thank God.
Yeah. Oh no.
I do. We thank God.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Okay. This matter. I just want to say something, please,
Yes.
because this program have made every contributor, every listener, make everyone to become one family. I think it would have been a good idea if somebody is bringing his or her personal problem.
Yes.
than bringing in another person's problem. For us to give her as how she go about it.
Okay.
I don't think it means it does not mean any point.
Yes.
It doesn't mean any point. Because the person in question has already feeling bad that she has the right to leave. You understand? So
Yes.
anybody that not decide to say she has a right to live, then they should leave her to live the life she's living. That is it. That is it. Because this great American musician, he would have still been alive today. Let me mention his name, Michael Jackson. He would have still been alive today. Michael Jackson would still be alive today. It was just 3 days ago, 4 days ago, Jimmy Cliff passed on. Jimmy Cliff. You heard of Jimmy Cliff?
Yes.
It was 3 days ago he passed on. Look at the age of Jimmy Cliff. 1944. when he was born. This guy would have still been alive now, Michael Jackson. It was that he want to turn the news. You know, it is. Please, what's that name? Ruth, I beg. Relax yourself. Oh. Don't bother. I don't have any advice to you. You have to talk to your sister.
Yes.
She has 2 eyes. She's supposed to understand that anything at all has implication in his life. That is it. So please, Mr. Akiremi,
Yes.
as I said, let us try to recognizing the program we have, the discussion of the day. Because people are burning their airtime. I want you to know this. You know, no, everybody does not have money to share. You understand?
Yes.
For you to give somebody an advice, and that person, you know, puts that advice in place, and needed a good result. You have put millions. You have given such person millions. You understand? So, for somebody to be spending time and, you know, resources to be making a contribution to a life is something very, very great. It's something very, very great. So that is why I look at it this way. Please let us try to be scrutinizing the matter we want to be discussing. God bless us.
Amen. Amen. Thank you so much, Pastor Fada, for calling to share your advice with Ronke this evening. Ronke is actually listening, and you know, for her to have brought it over, it's something that really gives her concern and something that she really, really needs help with. But the number to call to give Ronke your advice this evening is 07000 917 917. Just like Pastor Fada said right now, she's responsible for her life. Hello, good evening. Good evening, Esther. How are you, Esther?
I'm fine. I saw my phone down. My phone.
Oh, so sorry.
Yeah. I greet everybody.
You're welcome.
Yeah. My advice to the young lady, what's her name?
Ronke.
She said she has talked to the sister several times, and she's not listening yet. So I advise her to leave her alone. Because if all these things that is happening, all this surgery, putting adding things to your body when God has already created you, want to add them different. And if we are seeing what is happening, people that are doing it, the thing is affecting them. So she don't bother herself, she just leave her. When the time calls, tell on her. Nice.
Thank you, Esther.
Hello?
I can hear you, Esther.
Yeah. You should leave her alone. She just leave her. Since she has been telling her so that she face her whole life. So let her leave her alone. Let her leave her alone. Face her whole life. When the kid is telling her on her, she will realize.
Yes, that's true. Thank you so much, Esther. All right, that was Esther also calling to give advice to you, Ronke. And Esther says, leave her alone. But you know, there's a Yoruba adage that says that something, you know, more like you cannot chase your child out to be killed by a lion just because the child is bad. And I think that's the same thing, you know, in this case for Ronke's sister, because she believes that I still love this girl. I still care for her. I want the best for her. But at the same time, she's not listening. But I still want to try my best to see that she becomes a better person in life. Because if anything eventually happens to this girl, Ronke is going to be the one to take responsibility as her sister, right? She's going to be the one to take responsibility as a sister. And that's why she's so concerned. And that's why she's so concerned about it. And she's asking, what would you advise me to do? I've spoken to this girl. I've advised her. I've told her what to do. She told me that my body, our body is her choice and she can do whatever she likes with her body. I believe it's because she has her own money and she's working class. And, you know, That's why she's doing all of that. But Ronke really, really cares about her sister. She wants the best for her, and she wants her to be a better person. And she's asking for advice on how she can handle this situation properly. The number to call to give Ronke your advice is 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917. You can also call 09155 917 917. 09155 917 917. Our toll free number is 0800 1235 917. Ronke's sister is going ahead to do body sculpturing. She's using feelers. She's increasing the size of her lips, increasing the size of her chin. She is doing things to tighten her body, doing things to tighten her body, removing fat removing fat from her body, and all of that, just to fill up her backside. All of these things are what her sister is doing. And she only found out when she saw the receipt in her bag. And when she confronted her, she says, "My body is my choice. Let's not." The sister also told her that people should stop preaching natural beauty. That there's nothing like natural beauty. You have to do some things to enhance your body and look good for yourself. And Ronke is really sad about what is going on right now, and she needs our advice. She's just like a mother to this girl. It's just the two of them. She's just like a mother to her. If she doesn't encourage her, who is going to encourage her? If she doesn't help her, who is going to help her? And that's why she's asking for advice. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. What's your name and where you calling from?
This is Damilare from Ikorodu.
Damilare from Ikorodu. You're welcome, Damilare. Good evening. I can hear you.
Yes. My advice to that Ronke is that she should keep advising that her sister, because she can't just leave her to go astray like that. Though what she's doing is bad, but I would still say she keep trying to talk to her, because the person will say, like what you just said the other time, that
exactly, yes.
There's other one that say again that because anything that affects the eyes will surely affect the nose. So
yes,
she still keeps trying to talk to her. Pray God will let her understand.
Amen.
So that's my honor.
Amen. Thank you so much, Damilare. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much, Damilare, for calling to give your advice to Ronke this evening. Damilare says, keep encouraging her. Speak to her. Pray for her. Keep encouraging her and be hoping that one day she would become a better person. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Sunday.
Thank you so much. All the family, good evening. Esther, I'm happy to hear your lovely voice. And Almighty God will bless you. Before I continue, is Ronke have father and mother?
No, they are orphans.
No, it's okay. And the fact that they don't have any family, right?
They do, but they're not really close with their families.
It's okay, fine. Let me continue where Damilare stopped. Damilare, and then thank God that you hear Yoruba. Yoruba, no, so what sort of but this tonight now proverb. And then Damilare says something. Toba Baju Abamu. Yoruba no what to sort of Omo Mapami Toba Mapare. I will celebrate. Let me tell you something. Don't you try. Nobody pray to lose his younger sister, brother, or son, or everything. But I learned something from my dad. So when they are telling you, you are not able to listen. Anything wanted to happen, let him happen. You came for your life. I came alone. I told you I lost my mom in 1990. I came at 1990. I knew a lot of my friends, maybe hard guy. I knew a lot of things they put into. I see them today. They are regretting. I really thank God for the discipline I got from my daddy, and they always tell me not your money to issue. That's it. Since I was born, I never have any problem with police people. I never had any problem. Maybe they love me in prison or anything. I'm happy and I'm doing my life, and I'm satisfied with my little. Oh my God, what's wrong with your sister? Because he came when he wanted to do like when my daddy talk about Michael Jackson, a lot of them. I don't want to mention them in Yoruba language. In fact, even wife of the president, a lot of them we know. A lot of senators, when they have money, they go to the same body structure to make on like that. Oh, no, you know Yoruba race saying is so bad in low tongue. When you get money, let me say it in English. Oh, please. So, but when you get money, you know, we say they are not things. I can eat one thing, I can be on top of what. You say that the people that have money today, they will go to moon. And tell me, I'm a science student, it is space. To go and do wedding there, to go and do a lot of things, let her continue. You don't have work. If you have work, you will face your life. Then 20th century, when things are changing, most of the Gen Z nowadays, a lot of our children, our young boys, they vomit, let me say 20, 20, this and that. They are not ready to listen. When you are telling them, I need to insult. Then they say, well, what are you talking about? Are you the one that makes more the money I'm making? I get a lot of fans on Facebook. That's what I'm telling all my children too. When I tell them this, you're not going to come. You came to this life for your life. Me too, I came for my life. That's all. That's what my friend knows something about me. Even my family, because you never know me. When I'm warning someone, it's not ready to listen to my that's it. Today, in fact, my mommy made me Kim Taju. I don't know. Let me say it in English. Let me be the way I see my mom when we wanted to die, the way he cared for me, the way we play on that day, and before we carry my mommy to this age, when my mommy died, you know everything, I see everything. If my mommy died, I don't see anybody, I can die, I can do. In fact, like what I'm telling you, if you call me tonight, but my daddy is going, no problem. I will live it, no problem. To know the way I love a lot of them. Let me tell some Mama that's how we wanted to live this life. The mate of Michael Jackson today. It's only if they don't get money, we'll see them now. Some of them are alive, some of them have gone. Some of them that say, let me do face, and they get money, like things spread it anyhow, like some wala. It made me remember one of my friends in Nade Kitty. This guy come and do transaction. He make money when money pay. Different card, different everything. See the day he kill himself. In Nade Kitty, he entered trailer. He's calling people that anybody that moving this thing or more, you are okay for the rest of your life. It's so bad on here. She died for nothing. Okay. You're warning someone is not ready to leave someone go parallel, not to consign me. That's Almighty God will draw all of us. You know, they never making good me. It makes me remember someone in my family too. When the guy is wicked, a lot of people are saying that when they come into the Bible, all the family, all the parents, all the elderly people, they say, you get a lucky man, they reset his grade. In that they call me, only I get over and there for the 6 months. But I come out now, come and see now. Only I think pay, the story I'm telling you is around early 90s. What are you talking about? Okay, face your life. Keep on talk to her. If she's not ready to listen, you can't kill yourself. That's how I wanted to design his life. If he decides well, we celebrate. Life goes on. That's all. Everybody come to this side for his own life. Like when my daddy, all the guys say, you see, a lot of young men are living their life nowadays. When you're talking to them, shut up, so they learn what are you talking about? You are the one that make my money to go what they're doing. That's what I'm telling you. What do I want to do on the bush bed learning? I don't know what you are doing. So my learning. So my learning. And the wrong cut, as from my last, they call a lot of intelligent people will call it. Record that and play for all my learning. So my learning, you are your own. That's all. I can't kill myself because of what, for example, if you get skin disease now, you get kidney problem now. One of the time that they will call me or they will call you to come and give you one. That's why I'm telling a lot of young girls, a lot of young boys. When people, elderly people, pastor, imam, they are telling you something, listen, but they will not listen. They will think because of the money, making the money. So she's the only one that will make money. She's the only one that will make money. Look at the account in Nigeria. It can't be in top 2 million. You see, good sister advising you, and you are not ready to leave your own tapa. How much is the money? How much of my local law? Not to concern me. Thank you so much. Good night, man.
Thank you, Tunde. Thank you so much for calling to share your advice with Ronke this evening. I mean, he said a lot of things, and everything is actually true about the fact that you would, there's a limit you can advise a person to. At some points, after advising for a long time, you will leave them to, take charge of their life. And just like Ronke's sister, she's an adult. She's an adult that can take responsibility for her actions. But I understand where Ronke is coming from, because that's our only sister. And that's the only person she knows as close family. So yes, she'll be worried, she'll be concerned because that is her sister. But it doesn't change the fact that she's an adult and she can make choices for herself. That's the story of Ronke this evening on Adult Conversation. If you'd like to give Ronke your advice, you can call us on 07000 917 917. This is Women Radio 91.7, and you're listening to Adult Conversations.
Here 91.7, amplify women's voices every hour, every day.
ẹ̀yin ènìyàn mi nǹkan láti dé o ó sì rọ òjò náírà better play better chance ẹgbẹ̀rún lọ́nà igba náírà lè wọlé fún ọ bí o bá lè gbìyànjú o
better play better chance
ní ìgbà mẹ́ta lójoojúmọ́ àlá rẹ lè wá sí ìmúṣẹ.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni o pẹ̀lú 500 naira péré o lè jẹ owó tó tó ẹgbẹ̀rún lọ́nà igba náírà lójoojúmọ́. darapọ̀ mọ́ better play kí o sì gbọ́ orúkọ rẹ ní orí rédíò ní aago 10 òwúrọ̀, aago 2 ọ̀sán àti aago 6 ìrọ̀lẹ́. better play má ṣe gbọ́ ara rẹ, ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì rẹ báyìí.
ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì rẹ ní www.betterplay.ng tàbí kí o tẹ *347*154#. o ní àǹfààní láti ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì 20. bí o bá ṣe ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì tó ní owó tí o jẹ yóò ṣe pọ̀ tó.
bí o bá fẹ́ mọ bí o ṣe ń lọ, tẹ̀lé wa lórí Facebook @betterplay àti Instagram @betterplayng. àkókò ti tó fún ọ láti jẹ owó yìí.
better play better chance. o lè jẹ́ olówó tuntun lónìí. ìyíkútó yìí wà fún àwọn tí ọjọ́ orí wọn bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ọdún 18 lọ sókè kí o sì fi èrò sí.
Hello, Daddy.
Hello, Diola.
I just want to say that I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
Hello, Daddy. I just want to say again that I love you and I like that we look alike. Hello, Auntie.
Hi, Diola.
How are you?
I'm fine.
How's family? I hope everyone is good. My regards to everyone.
I will, my dear.
Diola, this is the third time you're calling me. How much airtime do you need?
Airtime, okay. Talk master. I'm basically getting 6 minutes free talk time for every 6 minutes call I make every day, plus 50 MB data bonus. And for new customers like me, I get additional 25 minutes talk time and 1 gigabyte data welcome bonus. So I only make calls with my Glow line now.
Enjoy free 6 minutes plus 50 MB data on every 6 minutes call you make in a day on Glow Talkmaster, and enjoy a one-time 2,000 naira welcome bonus. That's a 25 minutes talk time and 1 gigabyte worth of data. Get your Glow line and dial *606# to enjoy. Terms and conditions apply.
Unlimited.
Are you alive? Everybody, oh, this one is for you, eh? But at the time, that matters. All the broken and matters. So don't forget this time. If the document is legal, don't forget this time. Your time is the evidence. Don't forget this time.
Be reminded that the LIRS has adopted a new DIE design for its stamp. Note that all legal documents must be duly stamped within the prescribed period of 40 days from the date of the first execution of the documents. Failure to do so attracts a penalty. Please do not patronize illegal persons or touts. Visit the LIRS website on www.lirs.gov.ng to locate the stamp duty office nearest to you, or call the Commissioner for Stamp Duties and Capital Gains Tax on 0708 883 5355. This message is brought to you by the Lagos State Internal Revenue Service.
Is this line not moving? Sorry, ma. The network is a bit slow. Don't lose customers to long queues. With the First Money Merchant POS, every checkout is fast, reliable, and instantly settled.
Finally, quick and easy.
Get your First Money Merchant POS now on www.firstbanknigeria.com/get your POS or at any First Bank branch close to you. First Bank, you first.
Mom, let's celebrate Christmas at its peak. I want Christmas lights so bright they can see it in space. Wow! I want a Christmas tree so tall players would have to watch out. Think bigger. Like what? Pancakes stuck to the ceiling, delicious eggs, and a pink milk smoothie. Just for me. Now that's Christmas at its peak.
Because truly, a peak Christmas is Christmas with peak. Reach for your peak.
The Women Radio membership, they connect you with other market women, the ones who get their own business. Students, so women where they stay house, even farmers and pensioners for the 36 states of Nigeria. As a Women Radio member, we go to promote your business for radio. You fit win better prizes and you fit even come our event. Just go download the Women Radio app today. Make you hear yourself for radio. You fit go register free on top WFM917.com and make sure say you join the Facebook Women Radio membership group. The Women Radio membership gets support from MacArthur Foundation and Nigeria Media Innovation Program, NAMI.
Jama'a, wani abu babba ya sauka kuma ana zubar da kuɗi kamar ruwa.
Hakika, da naira 500 kawai za ka iya cin nasara har naira 200,000 a rana. Shiga Beta Play yanzu kuma saurari sunanka kai tsaye a rediyo da karfe 10 na safe, karfe 2 na rana da karfe 6 na yamma.
Sai tikitinka a www.betaplay.ng ko danna *347*154#. Kana son karin dama? Za ka iya sayan tikiti har 20.
Ka biyo mu a Facebook @BetaPlay da Instagram @betaplay.ng don sabbin bayani. Lokacinka ne ka ci wannan kuɗin. BetaPlay na buɗe ne kawai ga masu shekaru 18 da sama. Yi wasa cikin hankali.
Launch vibes. Every music note counts, aligning with lyrics and rhythm. Words soothing to the ears, voices and melodies with the best vibes ever. That's with Launch Vibes on Women Radio WFM 91.7.
After your fine life, you know I'm just that type. No, I'm no big deal.
What are the consequences of corruption on the woman? Silence. Silence in diverse forms. Education, healthcare, laws and policies fostering unfavorable conditions to the woman at all levels. The woman agenda, breaking that silence, demanding accountability, transparency, and good governance. The woman agenda is deliberate and calculative in amplifying the voice of women. The woman agenda, Fridays, 3 p.m. on Women Radio 91.7, a platform on the way forward.
Women Radio 91.7.
Good evening, you're welcome back. This is Women Radio 91.7, Nigeria's only radio station for women and their families. And you're currently listening to Adult Conversations. Today, we're giving advice to a young lady called Ronke. Ronke is 31, and she says that a younger sister is currently going through, some things with her body. She is tightening up her body, removing fat, doing fillers, lip fillers, jaw filler, different things. She's just doing a lot of things to her body, skin whitening, and a lot of things like that. And when Ronke confronted her, she says, my body is my choice, and you should stop preaching natural beauty. There's nothing like natural beauty, and her sister should not tell her about natural beauty. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm doing well, Francis. How are you today?
I'm good, and you?
I'm doing well.
Thank you. This topic, I'm supposed to use this time to call my two daughters far away from me. I didn't call my wife there. But let me just say something. My Bible made it very clear to me to know that we human beings, we are free moral agents.
Yes.
You have the right to take whichever way you want to take.
Yes.
You want to serve God. It's not begging anybody.
Of course.
From Genesis to, it's like he was begging us from Genesis to the Revelation, where he said, if you are doing evil, you should continue. If you are doing good, continue also.
Yes.
But he is coming to pay everybody, according to your work. Now, this girl, I don't know her work, how much is her made, that he decided to use the money to blame God, to call God a foolish God, that God is supposed to have created her in this way, this path she's taking. I don't know how much she's making. I don't know where she's working.
Yeah.
But all I know is that if heaven cannot contain you and the new earth cannot contain you, then such one is doomed and doomed forever. Yeah, sister, okay, please try your best. But all I know is that not everybody that is going to heaven, not everybody also will partake of the new earth. If you don't go to heaven and you don't partake in the new earth, when Christ will come, it means you are doomed. So if she has decided to be one, there's no point.
Yes.
Because I'm very sure this is the end time. As Christ is winning souls for his kingdom, so also devil is also fighting for his own kingdom. Okay.
What do you think Ronke can do for her?
Can do. Ma?
So what do you think Ronke can do for her just to save her?
What I am telling Funke is your sister, is your blood. I know how she's feeling. Continue talking to her. Then at a time, instead of her to win you to herself, just let her to go the way she has decided to go. That's my own advice to Ronke.
Thank you so much, Francis. We really appreciate your call. Thank you. And that was Francis giving advice to Ronke this evening. And Francis is saying, pray for her, talk to her as much as you can, but don't go past a certain level. When you see that you're doing it too much and she's not responding, you can just leave her. Don't talk to her about it again. Just keep praying for her till she comes back to her senses. Thank you so much, Francis, for calling. The number to call to give Ronke your advice this evening is 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917. You can also call me on 09155 917 917. 09155 917 917. We've gotten quite a number of calls from Esther, from Pastor Fada, from Tunde, from Francis as well. And one of the things that has been said is the fact that at some point you will need to leave her to make her own choices and her own decisions, because there is a certain level you can mother her to. You're trying to act like a mom, but there's a certain level you can go. Even biological parents, they would advise you to a certain level. When they see that you're not listening, they will leave you. And whatever happens, you take consequences because you're old enough to take consequences for your actions. So if you've advised her over time and she's not responding, it's better you just leave her and let her be. And most importantly, keep praying for her. Don't completely ignore her just because she's your sister. You might not want to tell her, advise her anymore, but keep putting her in your prayers. Put her in your prayers and always let her see reasons why you are advising her not to do the things that she is doing. The effect, because I know that it might be due to pressure from a friend. Like you said, social media pressure. A lot of people are falling under the pressure of what they are seeing online, that they forget who they really are. So because she has the money, she just feels that that's the next thing to do, especially with the company of friends that she keeps. And that's a pointer to the kind of people she calls friends. The kind of people she calls friends also matters a lot. If there are people who believe in things like this, it will be hard. It will be really, really hard to convince her to stop, because a circle of friends are people who do things like this. So it might be really difficult to convince her otherwise that she should not do this. So continue to pray for her, continue to advise her in the way that you can, in the best way that you can, and let her see reasons why you are saying this. At the end of the day, she's an adult and she can make a decision. She can make decisions for herself. So don't get yourself worked up. You've tried your best. Keep praying for her. Keep advising her. we're just praying that this generation doesn't go so bad that it doesn't go bad than it already is. If a 20-year-old can be doing butt enlargement and all of that, I really wonder what they're going to be doing when they're older. And all of these things would show when you're most older. By the time they get to their 50s, their 60s, the effect will begin to show. And you're not going to like yourself. All of this beauty that you're trying to acquire is just temporary. It's not forever. It's just for a moment. It's just for your 20s. The side effect is a lot. The mental stress, everything attached to all of these things, it's a lot. And I don't think that it is worth your life, giving out your life just to look good, just to have a snatched body and all of that. So keep praying for her, keep encouraging her, and keep showing her what should be done. Ronke is a 31-year-old lady, and she says that her younger sister, who is 24, started glowing suddenly. She started having fresher skin. Her body was sharp. Everything was snatched. And she was wondering, maybe it is skincare that she's doing. Until one day she saw a receipt of body sculpting and fillers in her bag. And when she confronted her, she said, "My body is my choice." And she said, "I'm not..." Hello? Hello? All right, so Ronke is saying the speed or the rate at which this girl is doing all of this thing, it's too much due to the pressure from social media that she's experiencing. And she's saying that she is scared because she would eventually regret it. All of this would have repercussions that she will regret at the end of the day. And Ronke doesn't want her sister to regret this action. So she's asking, should I just mind my business and let her live my life, knowing fully well that she's my only sister and my parents are no longer alive? Should I leave her and mind my business, or should I sit her down one more time and have a conversation with her? But how will I say it without sounding like I am judging her? Because if you begin to judge her, she won't listen anymore. She'll just leave your house and go somewhere else where she will be accepted. And that's the danger, with all of these things. So Ronke is asking for advice from every single person listening right now. What advice will you give to Ronke? If you have a younger sister who is doing something like this, what would you say to her? What advice would you give? The number is 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917. You can also call 09155 917 917. 09155 917 917. You can also send me a WhatsApp message on 08155 917 917. 08155 917 917 to give your advice to Ronke this evening. One of the advice we got earlier from Pastor Fada is that you should leave her alone, that she's an adult and she can make choices for herself. Hello, good evening. Hello? I can't hear you properly. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Uju. How are you today?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm doing well. We thank God.
I greet everybody in the house. That our sister name is Ronke.
Yes.
Okay. That is our only sister.
Yes, our only sister.
Okay. When you want to advise somebody, you try to bring example, especially something that relates with what you want the person to change from. The voice where people use to the sister matters a lot. Because if they judge the lady can never ever listen.
Yes.
But when you call his sister, use a lovely voice talk to his sister. There are different people that have watched content like that and regretting. And the sister decided to make her own life be like that. You call it the person.
Because the main advice where person fit take for this line are the one where he advise himself. The one where people they advise are if he no take them. But when the right time come, he himself go advise himself, say, this still no gain inside.
Yes.
Because when you talk about social media pressure, now first the way one make pressure hold on, now ain't go fall into pressure. All of us they enter social media. When you keep your life for social media, you will not see the pressure. When you not drop your life for social media cannot pressure you. Now we dey pressure ourselves. So if she like, make she put all the caterpillar foundation for him body. The one where God creates him, he no like him. He wants to pass himself. He not even reach 60 years. His body don't scatter. A lot of people they know they make up. Anytime you see them, they look young. Come and see the people that is making up. When you see them, if you see small picking face, for don't get stretch mark, squeeze it somehow. Because of everybody want fine. The beauty where God give her no okay. Make she use sister love talk to her. If she know yeah, make she leave her now. Maybe when the thing go reach, now she get her body. Now the same God create, but now the same destiny I God carry give everybody. My own say make she talk to her with sister love. If she no want change, make she leave her. The time go come where she go sit down, they advise other people, make they no do them. Say there is no gain on me. But make it not too late before she go know what she done they do herself. Now waiting they there. Now well done. Good night.
Thank you so much, Uju. Thank you so much for calling to give your advice to Ronke this evening. It's just sad the kind of society we live in nowadays, because a lot of things are happening on a daily basis and it's affecting the younger generation. And just like Uju said, you will only be pressured by social media, by the things you see online, if you allow yourself to be pressured. A lot of people are also online, they're also online and they're not pressured by somebody's body is this or somebody's body is that. It depends on you. If you want to be pressured, then the pressure going on around would affect you. So you can guard your heart. You can decide whatever is going on online is not my business. I'll protect myself from every form of inferiority complex or low self-esteem, because that is the result. That is what happens when you see people trying to enhance their bodies, do this or do that. It's a hidden sign of low self-esteem or inferiority complex. Somewhere in their mind, they don't believe in themselves. They don't like how they look because of what they've seen in other people. And that's why they think that they need to increase this place and enlarge that place. But it's not necessary. God has created you in the way that you should be, and you're beautiful just like that. If you want to enhance your body, you can go to the gym. You can eat healthy. Those are healthy options to improve your body. Why do you need to go through surgeries to change something in your body? You pity yourself sometimes. Pity your health. For the sake of your family members, who would be the ones to run around to carry you to different places when the repercussion comes? Just have mercy on yourself. Because when everything happens, you won't be the one to run scatter. You won't be the one to look for money. You won't be the one to be going through the pressure. It is your parents, your families that will be the one to suffer the consequences. And it's not supposed to be. So please and please, your body is beautiful just the way it is. You don't need to add anything. You don't need to remove anything. If you want to lose weight or you want to add weight in certain places, go to the gym. Better still, eat healthy. Choose one. Those are healthy options that you can try. All of these things, they have repercussion. You would only enjoy them for a moment. They would not be there forever. You only enjoy them for a moment. What's the point of having a snatched body in your 20s and by your late 40s, you are looking extremely old? You have already incurred diseases that are incurable for yourself. It is not worth it. Think about it. It's not worth it. please and please, if you're listening right now and you by chance fall into this category, or you feel like you want to do this or do that to your body, please, for the sake of the future, for the sake of your future, not even about now, your future, please find other options. You don't need to snatch your body or anything. You are okay just the way you are. If you don't like it, go to the gym or eat healthy. That's the story of Ronke this evening, and it's sad that it's the reality of so many young people in our generation. But I believe that God will help every single person, and it will touch their heart one after the other. But at the same time, you can still call me to let me know what your thoughts are for Ronke. The number is 07000 917 917. It's currently 5 minutes to 9 o'clock on Women Radio 91.7, and you're listening to Adult Conversations.
Roller with Novus is champion, so the intro this time around is straight to the business. I hate going for the phone. Look at the phone and it's not easy calling me. She knows I'm a champion, just walk on the mountain. Try and enjoy one the mountain. Shout out to the OGs in the game. Next time, pass on the baton to captain. I'm gonna mash up the scene where anthems. It's champs with the sea in the car, and you know what's happening. I got zero competition because I'm not coming with me now. You wanna hate, that's your cup of joe. It's 2 a.m. and I'm free to my nose, so I don't act cocky, there's a language to go. It's a champion, beating, I'm throwing a tantrum. First in the middle, I'm a champion match. This for a champion, those for the party, they try, compare all talk, no action, they took, and then unexpected. Oh, I gotta go break my code, so just allegations, not my role. I was born for the mouth, if you know, you know. Roller was knows he's champion, so we'll enjoy this time around. It's straight to the business. I hate going for the phone. Look at the phone and it's not equaling me. She knows I'm a champion. Smoke on the mountain. Try and go on the mountain. Shout out to the OGs and the game. Next time, pack on the back and the champion. I'm gonna mash up the scene where anthems is chance with the sea in the car, and you know what's happening. I got zero competition because I'm not coming with me.
Sweet melody.
Just act like you feel alright. Put my heads up before you alright. When I'm out, I'm something good for you. You think, but I'm the best for you. So is this how I die?
She's calling for me. So okay.
WFM.
Hey, it's a break. The culture of talent. It's 91.7. The voice of women. Voice of women. Voice of women. 91.7. The voice of women. Voice of women. The voice of women. 91.7.
WFM 91.7.
It's 9 o'clock, and here is the news at 9 on Women Radio 91.7. To spotlight women's representation in journalism and celebrate media organizations committed to gender equity and balanced storytelling, the 2025 Report Her Awards and a collaborative effort and initiative of Women Radio 91.7 and the Wale Soyinka Investigative Journalism is holding on Friday, 28th of November 2025 in Lagos State. A certified parenting coach is called on parents to become more intentional and proactive in guiding their children's activities online, warning that passive parenting is the digital age exposes children to harmful influences. This is crucial as the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence for women and girls continues. The police in Ondo State has arrested 2 students of Adekunle Ajasin University in connection with the rape of a 20-year-old female student. In a statement, it was said that the suspect, including a 19-year-old male student identified as Queen Sobo, were apprehended by operatives from the Akungba Divisional Headquarters. Today, Nigeria's naira exchanges as 1,471 naira to a dollar, 1,705 naira to a euro, and 1,941 naira to a pound. For our weather report today, Lagos is 31 degrees was sunny at 31 degrees Celsius. A man has appeared at the Old Burley accused of raping a 14-year-old girl 38 years ago. Burley George, 65, of Country Court, has been charged with rape and 2 counts of indecent assault against the same child, who cannot be identified. The incidents are alleged to have taken place in 1989. In sports, Chelsea and England goalkeeper Anna Upton has been voted BBC Women's Footballer of the Year 2025 after a standout 12 months for club and country. Women Radio 91.7 urged the public and stakeholders to support the passage of the Special Seats Bill, calling on collective action to ensure increased women representation in the National Assembly and State Houses of Assembly. Today marks 11 years and 220 days since our Chibok girls were captured, and 7 years and 274 days since the abduction of Leah Sharibu, the Dapchi girl. Women Radio 91.7 calls for the safe release of all our girls still in captivity. Women Radio 91.7 demands justice from the government for victims and survivors of sexual abuse and rape. If you have been sexually abused, please contact a sexual assault reference center near you. My name is Finfulua Akiremi. Good evening. Thanks for listening.
We are Nigeria's first female-centric radio station for women and family. WFM 91.7.
And you never let me go. I wish I do for the night. Need somebody there. You can call me time of day. Oh, baby, no, I'm sorry, oh, señorita. And all the time, it's in the country. It's so, see that I say, I'll be telling you. Baby, I'll be coming, baby, I swear. I'll be rich for you, open the lines and deep in. I'll be coming, baby, I swear. I'll be rich for you, open the lines. I made you pass away. Stay away to my stay away. You don't want to be fast. You want to be fast. Be fine on your own. Señorita. Show you that I love my second. I'm not ready to make it all be happy. I swear. I'll be grateful for you. Open the lines. I'm not ready to make it. I'll be happy. I swear. If you're taking the right, it's for you. For you, open the lines. Be there. Be I guess you got me down. That define you, I'm not being down. I'm so loud. I can see that I'm about to stop. But the night is not a movie again. Movie again. Extra. The night is not a movie again. Movie again. Get my ear. This movie again. Movie again. Movie again. Movie again. Movie again. Oh, baby, don't think that you're on I think it's not good. It's not good. I didn't listen to that movie again. Movie again. I didn't listen to that movie again. Movie again. I didn't listen to that movie again. Movie again. I didn't listen to that movie again. Movie again. Sometimes I get wonder, sometimes I get wonder, sometimes I get wonder, sometimes I get wonder. Even stronger, Mama said they all the night is not a movie again. Oh, yeah, it's not a movie again. Again. But it's not a movie again. Julie again. Julie again. Lord, the night is not a movie again. Movie again.
Good evening. You're welcome back. This is Women Radio 91.7, Nigeria's only radio station for women and their families. It's currently 11 minutes past 9 o'clock and the studio right now. And you're still listening to Adult Conversations. Today, we're giving advice to a young lady called Ronke, the elder sister to another young lady who she needs advice for. We've gotten a lot of advice so far for Ronke, but I would still like to go over the story one more time so we can all have an understanding of what is going on in case you're just joining us for the first time this evening. We've gotten quite a number of calls, messages as well on our WhatsApp platform, and you can also contribute your 2 cents to the conversation this evening. For the sake of those who are just joining us, I'll go over the story one more time. The story says, my name is Ronke. I am 33 years old, and my younger sister is 24. Suddenly, she started glowing. Her skin became fresh, her body became snatched, and everything looks sharp. I thought it was skincare until I suddenly accidentally saw a receipt for body sculpturing and fillers in her bag. She told me, it's my body, my choice. You people should stop preaching natural beauty. I am not against enhancing your body themselves, but she's doing too much too fast because of social media pressure. I am scared she would overdo it and regret it later. Please tell me, should I mind my business and let her live her life, or should I sit her down and talk to her? How can I say it without judging? That's what Ronke is asking us this evening on Adult Conversation. Ronke is currently listening to the show. She's listening right now, and she would love to know what your contributions would be for her. The number to call is 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917. You can also call me on 09155 917 917. 09155 917 917. Our toll free number is 0800 1235 917. Let me know what advice you would like to give to Ronke this evening. Ronke is listening to the show and she would like to know what your thoughts are for her. We've gotten quite a number of messages from different people who are calling to share their thoughts, their opinions, and their advice for her. And I'm going to go over them very, very soon. But before I do that, I would still love to hear what you have to say, because this is something that is happening in the world at the moment. Not just for Ronke, but for every young person who is listening, and they have these things in mind. They have plans to go and do certain things to their body. This would encourage somebody a young person listening right now who might also want to fall into that particular situation. The number is 07000 917 917. One of the advice we've gotten for her so far, is that you should leave her alone. She is an adult and she is responsible for her life. You've told her to stop, and she told you that her body is her choice. And I understand why you might not want to keep quiet about it, because she's your only sibling, which is very, very understandable. So please, Ronke, just like they said, leave her alone. There's a limit to how you can say it, because if you say it consistently all the time, it would be like you are nagging her. It would be like you're disturbing her, and she would not really understand your point. So it is better you let her be for a moment. You don't need to say it consistently all the time. Just once in a while, you can just tell her, this your kinikon that you did. I hope it's not paining you. I hope it's not this. I hope it's not that. I even heard that they said this and this and this. So just find a way to say it with wisdom. You need a lot of wisdom in this season. So try your best to have conversations with her, not all the time, but sometimes. And another advice is that you should pray for her. What is good requires prayers, and what is also bad requires prayers, so that it can be better. So don't stop praying for her. Don't stop encouraging her. Keep speaking to her, and trust God that she will change for the better. And Uju also mentioned, you said she's going through all of this because of the pressure from social media. Uju mentioned that you would be pressured if you want to be pressured on social media. If you allow what they are doing, the reason why you are pressured is because you allowed it. You allowed yourself to be pressured. That is why you are pressured. So as much as you can, it is not social media's fault that you desire all of these things. You can come to a place where you guard your heart, where you are intentional about what you watch online, what you see online, because all of these things are going to store up in your memories, and you might not know, right? You really might not know what is going to happen to you, or the effect of all of these things that you're watching, that you're seeing and listening to on social media. So if you don't want to be influenced negatively, reduce the amount of things you watch, and be very, very conscious about the things you spend your time watching online. It is very, very important, because what you feed your mind with is what would eventually, you would have at the bottom of your heart, and it will start to manifest around you. So please, you can have conversations with her. And I think the circle of our friends are also a major problem here. Our friends, I don't think they are good friends, because show me your friend and I'll tell you who you are. So it's obvious that our friends are also into something like this, and they are also encouraging her that your sister is old school, your sister is this, your sister is that. So please keep praying for her. And although she's responsible for her life, just like everybody has said, she's responsible for her life. Whatever consequence happens, she'll be the one to face it. But also, at the end of the day, when it happens, you would not be left out to face the problem. You would have to go and take her to the hospital and all of that. The responsibility would eventually be on you. So as much as you can, talk to her with love and with kindness, because one thing I've learned about this generation is the fact that shouting at them will not solve the problem. You shouting at them, you insulting them, it really will not solve anything. So speak to her in love, speak to her gently. Don't speak to her to just spoil her, but speak to her with love. Speak to her like an adult and let her understand where you are coming from. Damilari also said that you should encourage her. You really cannot. She's your sister. You can't chase her away. You can't throw her away. You will need to encourage her at one point or the other. The number to call to give her your advice this evening is 07000 917 917 07000 917 917. You can also call 09155 917 917 09155 917 917. If you by chance become Ronke's, if your sister become like Ronke's sister, or you have somebody around you that is doing something similar to what Ronke's sister is doing, what advice would you give exactly? How would you even talk to the person to see things from your point of view? Because many times they do not even understand what you're trying to say. The number is 07000 917 917. You can also call me on 09155 917 917. You can send me a WhatsApp message on 08155 917 917. We've gotten quite a number of messages from our WhatsApp platform, and I'm going to read them very, very soon. But I'll still love to hear from you. I'll still love to hear your advice. I'd still love to hear your counsel for Ronke this evening. She's just a concerned sister who wants the best for her sister, but she doesn't know how to go about it. Hello, good evening.
Good evening. It's a good and Good
evening, Uju. You're welcome back.
Thank you. You see this Ronke matter. There's one girl I know in my area.
Yes.
Girl, she's just 19. But she's using bleaching cream. A lot of people have talked to her. Even her mother is not saying anything about it.
Yeah.
She's seeing it as his enjoyment. But a rich one, they have to call the girl. I just have to understand, I may not be your mother, but it's not only your mother that can advise.
Yes.
Even sometimes you have wounds, you'll be running up and down. She and her mother that is her. I say it's not her. I know a lot of people who bleach. I begin to mention them. Even people that should not know. I describe where those people are doing business. I say go and check upon them. All these things is bleaching, and there is nothing you want to gain. I talked to this girl. I just talked to her. I give her an example of a lot of people that have bleached that the thing at the end now they are regretting. Because of the voice I use and talk to that girl. The girl, after everything everybody said her that she's not listening. This is how this girl stopped bleaching herself. She stopped using the cream.
Yes.
So the voice you use to talk to someone matters a lot. It's not when you begin to quote the Bible, say someone who do this, enter heaven. No. Let the person see the physical example of those people that have fall into that victim.
Yes, yes.
And if she's a social media fan, then there is a lot of people that do waste in social media. That today they are running up and down from different countries and others. Let her use all those people, give an example to her sister, and use a voice that she will feel that she's not abandoned or they are not judging her. And
yes.
talk to her sister. I believe that God will enter her mind and make sure that is it. Good night.
Thank you, Uju. Thank you so much for calling back to give your advice to Ronke. Just like Uju has said now, show her the consequences of her actions. Show her what is possible to happen to her if she continues on that path. I mean, I'm glad that we have a lot of examples on social media. We have a lot of there's nothing you're looking for right now that you will not find. So if you're looking for repercussions on all of these things, it is there online. So you can go ahead to show her this and this and this is what happens to those who do this and that. No matter the doctor that does it for you, there is an effect, there is a consequence for every action that you take, especially for things like this. So please speak to her, let her understand the consequences of what you're doing, and speak to her with love. You don't need to shout at her, you don't need to be rude to her, because to her, she feels like she's an adult. That's what she thinks. But in her mind, she's still quite small. So please, Ronke, don't give up on her yet. Don't be tired. Keep praying for her. Keep giving her counsel. Keep advising her. And also, don't always be the sister that would be shouting and be saying you would do this, you would do that. Leave her for a moment. Give her space for a moment. Don't pester her. Don't call her to talk about it. Just talk about regular things like life, our work, our business. You don't need to force her to listen to you about that. Speak to her about random things. Don't force her. Just be yourself. And at the end of the day, she would be the one to see things from your point of view. She would understand the reasons why you were advising her not to do what she was doing before. So don't give up yet. Don't lose hope on what she can become. Don't give up on her. Just keep praying, keep trusting that she'll be fine. Speak to her with love, speak to her with care, and be hopeful that one day everything will be better. And also show her the consequences of her actions. Show her what is possible to happen if she continues. Because a lot of people who did not even do this, they always fall victim. They always have issues. They always have issues in their old age. They didn't do anything of such. They didn't misuse their bodies when they were younger, but they still face deadly diseases in their old age. So please, why take yourself into that shoe? Why put yourself in that problem when the problem is not even looking for you? So as much as you can, speak to her, let her understand the consequences of her actions, and let her know that you love her. Most importantly, let her understand that you love her. You're not trying to judge, you're not trying to condemn, you're not trying to say she's a bad person, you're not trying to say she's a terrible child. Ensure that she sees you as somebody that she can talk to, because on days when these things go bad, you're the one that she would come back to, you're the one that she would be able to relate to. So please speak to her with love, speak to her with care. You don't need to force it on her all the time. Change your ways, change your ways. No, you can always talk to her about other things about life, about her work, about her business, about her finances. Talk about other things. Leave that one for a moment, and then once in a while, just go back to the how is your procedure going? Is it fine? Is it this? Ask her. Let her see that you genuinely care about her. That you're not just a sister that wants to give orders and command and do this and do that. You genuinely care about her life and her well-being. That's the story of Ronke this evening. Her sister is 24 years old, and she's gone ahead to do body sculpturing, body tightening, body enlargement, and also doing lip fillers, lip expansion, all of those things, a lot of things that her sister is doing, skin whitening and all of that. And Ronke is worried because at the end of the day, all of these things have effects and they might turn out bad for her sister. So she's asking, before things go bad, how can I help her? I have spoken to her. She has told me that her body is her body is her choice. And I'm worried. I don't know what to do. I really want this girl to be a better person. I really want this girl to enjoy her life in her old age. And I don't want her to face any challenges because of the things that she has done when she was younger. I don't want her to face the consequences of this action because it's going to be deadly. And I need help on how to navigate this situation. Ronke has never been a mother before. She might not know how to handle it properly, but you can give advice that would help her understand and better handle the situation. The number to call is 07000 917 917 07000 917 917. You can also call me on 09155 917 917 09155 917 917. You can send me a WhatsApp message on 08155 917 917 08155 917 917. Let me know what your advice would be for Ronke this evening. Ronke is listening to the show right now, and she would love to know what your thoughts are for her. This is Women Radio 91.7, and you're listening to Adult Conversations.
It's the type of song that I sing when I do my meditation. Try to right my wrongs, yeah, you see, some dark memories, and I wish I could erase them. Do some damage to my lungs and my kidney. Side effects, I did do my medication. I don't know where I come from. I don't feel understand what I'm made of. I was 17 with a dream, now I'm feeling like it's straight to the dream I've been chasing. I put the iron for my head, I'm off for my chest. I didn't see you been teasing a big place. Them go tell me born up the tea when they want me on the verse. I go chop on no remains. I don't know where I come from. I don't feel understand what I'm made of. Sometimes I'm high in this. I didn't judge myself, no mercy. And I did try to count my blessing, but I didn't judge myself, no mercy. Sometimes I just wanna slow down, but then it starts to run again. Oh. But then it starts to run again. Oh. As you can see, I've been trying to run away, but no time for my day.
Women Radio 91.7, breaking the culture of silence.
Something big has landed and it's raining Naira. Better play, better chance. 200K is yours if only you try your luck. Better play, better chance. 3 times daily, your dreams can come true.
Oh yes, with just 500 Naira, you could win up to 200,000 Naira every single day. Join the Better Play Lottery and listen for your name live on radio at 10 a.m., 2 p.m. and 6 p.m.
Better play. Don't miss out. Go get your ticket right now. Buy your tickets at www.betterplay.ng or dial *347*154#. For better chances, buy up to 20 tickets.
Follow at Better Play on Facebook and at Better Play NG on Instagram for updates. It's your turn to win this money.
Better play, better chance. You can be the next millionaire.
Better Play is open to players 18 years and above. Play responsibly.
Neighbor, I beg you get change. I won't give customer. Get First Money Merchant POS. Let customers pay with cards and never miss a sale. Don't let no change cost you sales. With First Money Merchant POS, enjoy fast payments, instant settlement, and secure transactions. Visit any First Bank branch or sign up on www.firstbanknigeria.com/get your POS to get yours today. First Bank, you first.
Thanks. It's bigger than ever. The biggest gospel concerts and family fun fair on the mainland. Praise in the City is celebrating 10 amazing years. Get ready for unstoppable praise. Theme, Hosanna. Ministering live, Fidemi Olaoba, Tope Alabi, Mike Abdul, Yinka Alashiyori, DJ Sax, Lillian Neji, Testimony Jagger, Dare Justified, Akpororo, Lawrence the Covenant, Tosi Alao, Tony Adoki, Man of Zion, Chika 100%, TJ Gosperella, and lots more. It's happening Boxing Day, Friday, December 26, 2025, at the Police College Grounds, Ikeja GRA. Time 10 a.m. Access is free. You don't have to pay to praise. Praise in the City 10. Hosanna.
otu ụmụ nwaanyị Igbo mgbasa ozi Women Radio Membership n'olu bekee na-ejikọ gị na ụmụ nwaanyị azụmahịa ndị ọzọ, ndị ọchụnta ego, ụmụ akwụkwọ, ndị nlekwa ezinụlọ, ndị ọrụ ugbo na ndị ezumike nka dị na steeti 36 nke Naịjirịa. Dịka onye otu ụmụ nwaanyị Igwe mgbasa ozi, azụmahịa gị bụ nke a ga-akwalitere gị n'efu n'igwe mgbasa ozi ụmụ nwaanyị. Ị ga-enwetakwazi ihe nrite ihe ọma ndị dị ịtụnanya dị iche iche ma nwetakwazi ohere ịnọ ma sonyere ihe omume anyị gasị. Tinye Women Radio app n'ekwentị gị taa ka i wee nụrụ olu gị n'igwe mgbasa ozi. Debanye aha n'efu na wfm917.com ma gbaa mbọ hụ na ị na-esonyere otu chịkọtara ụmụ nwaanyị Igwe mgbasa ozi. Ọ gwara nzikọrịta ozi Facebook, ọ bụ otu ma AFA Foundation and Nigeria Media Innovation Program NAMIP na HITAP ha na-akwado otu abụ Women Radio Membership.
Mom, let's celebrate Christmas at its peak. I want Christmas lights so bright they could see it in space. Wow! I want a Christmas tree so tall players would have to watch out.
Think bigger.
Like what?
Pancakes stacked to the ceiling, delicious eggs, and a pink milk smoothie.
Just for me. Now that's Christmas at its peak.
Because truly, a peak Christmas is Christmas with peak. Reach for your peak.
My people, something big don't land, and our money rain dey fall. Better play, better chance. 200K fit enter your hand if you try your luck. Oh, better play, better chance.
Now 3 times every day, them they call winners for radio. Yes, now with just 500 Naira, you fit win up to 200,000 Naira every single day. Just join the Better Play Lottery now and listen for your name for radio. 10 a.m., 2 p.m. and 6 p.m.
Better play, not dull yourself. Go get your ticket Sharp, sharp. Buy am for www.betterplay.ng or just dial *347*154#. You want boost your chance? I reach 20 tickets if you want win.
Follow us for Facebook at Better Play and Instagram at Better Play NG to get correct updates. Now your turn to chop this money, oh.
Better play, better chance. You fit be the next lucky banger. Only people when don't reach 18 years fit play. Play responsibly.
Think you know current affairs? Are you a guru in mathematics? Can you name other countries in the world? Is your pronunciation or spelling top notch? Radio School. Women Radio WFM 91.7 is the program that takes you on a learning ride into the world of English, mathematics, art, and much more. Radio School.
Thursdays, 3:05 p.m.
The stories are real.
Something like this happened to me years back. I saw some messages in his phone. The lady that sent the message to me, when I wrote him, I said, "Come, why are you like this? What are you doing all this?"
All around you.
To you to tell you how to do it. You should be humble enough to listen. If there's something you can do about that, you do it. Is it reading books? Is it seeing a therapist? Be open to certain things because at the end of the day, this person is your partner. That is the bottom line of everything. My family advised him to marry the girl he has penetrated with forced him, but he refused. When the girl starts telling that they call out too much, then there's something to share.
I want to hear it. Break the silence culture. Adult conversations. Weeknight from 8 on WFM 91.7. The voice of women.
Radio 91.7.
Sweet me.
Rock my just back like you feel alright. Put my heads up like for you alright. When I'm out, don't be going for you. You will make me, but I'm the free best for you. So is this how I'm down? When I'm out, just wait for me. Happy praise me your face, got your brutality's point. You praise me your day, pretty on me, all the days in the beach to Saturday, also go by the most of sun, love for the god, yes, it I see you. So is this how don't be done? Me when I fall, go. She's looking for me. Cause you're gonna get this boy, just so that I party, my guys.
She said, "I'm just gonna go my own." Dialogues, Chapel, Pamela, I'm a Toyo, I'm a Pama, with a little of my family. The castle. That's that goes to the door. Shadow live in us, we could kind of believe in the strong. Which work as because our myself for the purpose. Every day we get on, sundown to sundown. You got up alone. You got up alone. You're outside. I used to be outside. I'm sure you. I'm sure you.
Ready to take it easy, not the caution. Telling my people I'm losing focus. I'm gonna let you know where the fire to go. I'm gonna tell where the fire to go. Me a dream, me a day to go. Think of so much, don't you see the correlation? Where the fire to go. I'm too where the fire to go. Me a day, me a day to go. Think of so much. And you're collecting your phone too. You can see the inside, you can make me proud of it. But let's go. So I'm fast, I'm fast, okay. Time to the surgery. You can find me, make me feel like tonight, so I think it's that long. So okay, I'm fast, I'm okay. Time to the surgery. You can find me, make me feel like tonight, so start on this. She pull up, you know, it's a massive. She says she like it when I do her, just like a nanny. But they see, no one, you did for talent. But they see, no motherfucker, it's a challenge. Because I said, if you bad, my body class, I feel like she used to manage it to be here. Break her down. Allow me to experience the matter. Are you collecting all my time to shine light, bring from me, make it look like it. To like something, start on this.
Welcome back. This is Women Radio 91.7, and you're still listening to Adult Conversations. Today, we're giving advice to a young lady called Ronke about the situation of her sister and what is currently happening in their family. And we've got quite a number of advice for Ronke since the show started. A lot of people have called in to advise her on what to do and what not to do concerning the situation. And because of our time, I'll go over the messages we have on our WhatsApp platform so we can all understand better and see what has been said on WhatsApp. This one says, if I were you, I would wink my eye and mind my business. That's from Iwara Omini from Magboro. So Iwara Omini is saying mind your business. She's your sister, yes, we know. But as in this case, she's an adult and let her take consequences for our actions. All right, this one says, we have another message here, and it says, yes, it is her time, but neglecting her is not an option, which makes you our elder sister. All you need to do is to rebuke, scold. I think it's scold and admonish. If she is relevant, if she's reluctant, then the ball is in her court because you've done your part. What about your mom, by the way? But the mom is late actually. So she's saying you don't need to neglect her, your elder sister, but rebuke her when there is need to, admonish her when there is need to. And if she insists, if she continues this way, the ball is in our court. Another one says, dear Ronke, your sister, who is 7 years younger than you, is your responsibility. Please advise her against using artificial product. If she eats your advice, it will be beneficial for the both of you. If she chooses not to listen, then that's okay. At least you have fulfilled your role as the elder sister. Wishing you all the best. Emimeka Fidelis from Songwater. All right, those are some of the messages we got on our WhatsApp platform for Ronke this evening. I know that Ronke has listened to every single advice and she'll make good use of every single one of them. A big thank you to every single person recording this evening to give their advice to Ronke. We say a big thank you. A big thank you to Uju, to Francis. Thank you for calling. To Tunde as well. To Damilari. Thank you so much, Damilari. Thank you, Esther. And thank you, Pastor Father, for calling to be a part of the show this evening and for giving your advice to Ronke. Ronke has heard everything, and this is my prayer that your sister would turn a new leaf and would not regret these actions of hers by God's grace. Thank you so much for joining me today. Join me tomorrow by 8 p.m. till 10 on Women Radio 91.7, Nigeria's only radio station for women and their families, as we go deeper to give clarity, answers, and solutions, advice to another person in need. If you have any stories for me, you can send it to me on WhatsApp at 08155 917 917 or 8155 917 917. We'll get your message and bring it right here on Adult Conversation. Till tomorrow, where you get to hear our voices on Women Radio 91.7. Again, it was a pleasure serving you today, serving you from morning to this very moment. It's something we love to do, and we're always grateful and happy that you're always here to listen to us. Thank you so much for being a part of this family. Till tomorrow, by the grace of God, 8 p.m. till 10 on Women Radio 91.7. My name is Vifolowa Akiremi. Enjoy the rest of your evening and have a lovely night rest. Good night.